It's January 2nd, 2024, when a YouTube account by the name of Control uploads a mysterious video titled DreamLog01. At first glance, it seems like a normal Minecraft beta gameplay. The player is rowing a boat across the water peacefully, heading towards what appears to be their house. They enter, they place some items to smelt, store a few objects, and then they go to sleep. And that's when everything changes. The screen suddenly cuts to generating level. When the player wakes up, they're suddenly no longer in their house. They're trapped in a bizarre blue room. You can even see that their hearts in the hut are sideways. The player tries to escape, but every door is either inaccessible or leads nowhere. They wander for a while, confused, until the video abruptly ends. Now, this is not all. There's also a video description that says the following.
Analysis: 17% confusion, 10% fear, 20% comfort.
Now, before we try to make sense of this, let's look at the second video, DreamLog02. It opens with another player walking across the night, running away from mobs, and eventually they reach their house. And just like first, this player goes to sleep, and they get transferred to another world. This seems to take the main color of pink. The terrain is decorated with horizontal trees, glass doors, and countless paintings, giving this surreal, unsettling atmosphere. The player explores for a while until they stumble across a hole that leads to a deep void. You can see by the player's actions that there's hesitation. You can almost feel the player deciding whether to jump or not. And eventually, they do. The screen goes to black. When the video returns, the player is now inside a black room with another character by the name of Luna. Throughout the shot, we learn that the player's in-game name is Control. Their conversation seems to revolve around programming code and something much deeper, but we can take a look at the conversation later. Since there's another account that is highly suspected to be connected to Control, it goes by the name of JackOZero. It has 3 key videos that we'll analyze. The first one is a cryptic video with some overlay text, which I guess it says something like this. It all began with a simple con. To make something look bad, make it switch and become better. Sadly, motivation had left me. And I let it rot away. Not anymore, this will be yours. I do not care about myself anymore. It is free. This is for you. I hope you're happy. I'm not. After this, there's a conversation between JackOZero, Resmi, and Griffo. Jack seems to be furious at Griffo. Griffo tries to calm him down, and also gets increasingly madder throughout the conversation. He reveals that the only reason why JackOZero and Resmi are able to exist is because of him. As to why this is the case, I am not sure, but we can discuss this later. You also see that Griffo becomes mad at them too, and basically tries to tell them that to do whatever he says. After this, the video ends with a phrase: "Dawn of a new era." We then see that in the next video, a character we haven't met before begins to ramble about his feelings and the choices he must take. Maybe there's something better for me. when I'm gone. This place keeps eating away at me. At least it's beautiful. It wasn't all a waste. Right? I'll become one with nature. It will be useful. For something. The nature keeps trying to make me one with it. Like he did. Like he did. Like keeps this. Please. Tell me there's something. Something that I just something that tells me it'll be okay. Like he did. Right? It'll be okay. It's called I can't feel anything. It's called help. Help me. After some strange visual cuts, we appear in another world, and we see that Rancy is there, and he says to himself, I feel right where I should be. After this, the video ends. In their video, titled Output, this video shows us Minecraft gameplay. It does incorporate elements that simply don't belong in the game, but we don't have a lot of context on it. After some time, the player eventually discovers a strange, impossible block, where it has some textures that resemble the galaxy or space. When they get near enough of it, the player suddenly is transferred to another strange location, but we don't get to see what it was, since the video abruptly ends. Now, this is all the content that we have so far from the channels. However, we do have some distro clues that we got from a distro account that is reportedly involved in the ARG. It gave us some cryptic codes that provide more depth into the situation. I wish I could be like my past self, a simpler computer that would eventually wear down, break, and expire, where the gift of life and sentience was a mistake. Who are you? Taking the words out of my mouth. I never said that. It's there too, no matter how much pain I cause. Tomorrow, the wait shall stop, and the clock shall finally hit 0. Now, there's also a lot of unlisted videos which are no longer relevant to the main story, but I'll still look them below if anyone wants to investigate further. There's also a comment that the main channel said, breaking out of the ARG, saying that basically anything that was published before the main video is no longer canon to the story. This probably means that what happened is JackOZero is probably still main canon to the story. There's also another description that the last video of JackOZero said, and we'll check it out. From what we can read, the project has been cancelled. This is all under the assumption that JackOZero is connected to Control, which all indicates that it probably is. So, what does this mean? That Control is really over? My guess is that it is. Judging by the amount of time that has passed, is probably not alive. Or maybe it is, maybe it's rebooting in the background, waiting to be rediscovered. Now, whether Control is a story about dreams, dropped minds, emotional detachment, and computers taking life, well, I'm not sure. But sometimes it's the smaller ARGs, the quiet ones, that leave the strongest impact. Maybe you'll find more pieces of the mystery. Maybe Control isn't finished, or maybe it's over. Let me know, guys, what you guys think about this.